Okay, so I'm going to show you how you remove the 2F uh, intake manifold. So obviously, half it's apart. So you got to remove the carburetors, the first thing, and then the next thing is removing these airbox. Now to remove the airbox, it's just removing the Xbox just for a bit more workspace. But yeah, I believe those are M12 nuts, so undo those nuts. Okay, as you've seen, I've got the intake manifold off now. Those two there are size 18. So two on the left here are size 18. Now, as you can see too, with these nuts, they've also got a little chamfer on the edge. That's for, but these intakes pretty much got a little, see that little, it's like not flush with the top. So that little gouge sits kind of in there just to even it out. When it sits in that flat surface there. But yeah, make sure you put your two 18s to go in the front there. As you can see, I've got this one off. Isn't too bad. The reason I'm taking this off is there was shit in the intake, and the better way to get is just tip it out. But as you can see, it's not too bad. Ideally, I would like to put new gaskets on it at the moment, but I'm not at that stage at the moment, unfortunately. So, just want to get the stuff out of it and clean it, and then put it back in. But yeah, so you take it off, and it's pretty much in reverse, putting it back together. Okay, so I have taken the exhaust manifold off just to, because I had to retap some of these holes. If you ever retap them, it's at M12 1.25. I believe it was M12 1.25. If you want to retap these holes and dye those bits, because they were looking a bit shit, the threads. So I've dyed all the bolts and tapped out all these holes. So pretty much for the exhaust manifold to come off, it's pretty simple, straightforward. It's got two studs in the end. And the exhaust manifold pretty much just goes through those studs. Now, there's the old gasket. It's a bit shitty. If you can see, yeah. So I've got a brand new one there. So I'll chuck this brand new gasket on. But before I do that, I'll give this face a bit of a clean with a razor blade. Get the surface somewhat clean, and then I'll chuck that new gasket on and that exhaust manifold. Okay, so for this exhaust manifold, all I've got pretty much is the back scrape on a wire brush, because I'm not too fussy about it. At this current time, it is a bit, as you can see, it's rusted through a little bit and probably due to be replaced, I reckon. But they should be using probably wire brush to scratch as much, but I'm just using this one here to get all the big rough spots off just for now, because I just need the car running. So I'm just using that to scrape all the fucking big shit off, all the stuff that's built up, all the soot and shit and carbon, just to get somewhat flat and decent. And just going with the top of the wire brush and just trying to clean up a little bit, make it better. Okay, as you can see, I've given this a good old clean with the razor blade, so very much better now. Not the best, but a lot better. And as you can definitely tell, that this one's kind of shat, it's all exposed and full focus. There you go, like a tear. It's really expanded. It's totally unusable. So I've got a newish one. It's better condition. You see, I've also gone with the intake manifold. I've given all those little bolts a clean as well with the razor blade. So yeah, with this gasket over, so all you just got to pretty much do is just line that hole up on both sides, put her on, and then voila, there's your manifold gasket. So now what I'm going to do is get the exhaust back on, place it up, put the little nuts and washers on, then the intake and bolt it in. Okay, as you've seen, I've got the intake manifold off now. Those two there are size 18. So two on the left here are size 18. Now, as you can see too, with these nuts, they've also got a little chamfer on the edge. That's for, but these intakes pretty much got a little, see that little, it's like not flush with the top. So that little gouge sits kind of in there just to even it out. When it sits in that flat surface there. But yeah, make sure you put your two 18s that go at the front there. As you can see, I've got this one off. Isn't too bad. The reason I'm taking this off is there was shit in the intake, and the better way to get is just tip it out. But as you can see, it's not too bad. Ideally, I would like to put new gaskets on it at the moment, but I'm not at that stage at the moment, unfortunately. So, just want to get the stuff out of it and clean it, and then put it back in. But yeah, so you take it off, and it's pretty much in reverse, putting it back together. As you can see, I've got the manifold and the exhaust manifold honestly. As you can see, best way to put these on is put the gasket on, put the exhaust manifold on first, put the nuts on loosely, put the intake manifold on, and put the bolts in all just a bit, thread them in a bit. So the gasket might have to be moved here and there so you don't fuck the gasket. So bit by bit, now that this is all tied up, just what I'm going to do, it's got manual still, but start from one end, work the other to the center, I reckon, and just slowly do it up. So just do the nut till it's slightly firm, all of them. Go again and just tie them up evenly, slowly. As well, I don't know if it all is, but mine were. There are 18mm sockets, those two there. The one in there, and the one in there. The left intake side, don't know why. But, yeah, in case you got the 18mm, just put it on the left side. But, yeah. As you see, I've got a bit of paper on the carby because I've got the carby getting rebuilt at the moment, so that's there for now. But yeah, I'll tighten this all up now.